Well, folks, we're getting ready to do a night fishing trip. We were just waiting on some weather to see what it was going to do. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that we won't see any weather tonight, which I don't think we will. Hopefully, the bite's going to be pretty good. Like I said in the Friday fishing forecast, it can be up and down. We've not done real well in July, August, and September in the bay on the full moon. So, because of the crab flow. Oh, got to turn around really quick. I knew I was going to forget this. The net, just in case the crabs are flushing. So anyway, we're going to go out, see if we can get some bait, and then see if the crabs are flushing, because by the time we get out there, the tide's going to, it's already ripping now, but yeah, that should be good enough. That should be good enough. So let's go see what we can do, and hopefully we can get into some big mangroves tonight. Some nice grouper. All right, we got our bait. It took us a little bit to find the right white bait, but we found it. I wanted to get enough for chummers, so we got our bucket full of chummers. We just caught our first snapper on a pinfish. So what we're doing is the sun is getting ready to set and the barometric pressure is going to change. It should turn on the bite a little bit. We missed the minor feeding time, which is, I told the guys, I said I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, simply because I think they're going to bite on this barometric change. And I lost one because my buddy over here was crossing his sword against mine, and he's still doing it. He's still bringing his rod this way, and I'm like, dude, you have the whole front of the boat. But anyway, we've got another Ernie. You guys know my other Ernie. This is another Ernie. He's fishing with us tonight. I don't want to introduce the other guy, but you know him as Nanner Man. Nanner Man. But thanks for all the responses to the last video about the banana. It just amazes me. It's such a split down the middle. I think some people are very adamant about not bringing bananas, and some people are like, that's just a funny humor thing. Just like I think it's humorous. I don't think much of it, but it is what it is. It's all in fun. Whoa. GoPro, start recording. There you go. That's a nice snapper. Oh yeah, he was on there for a while. Oh yeah. Yeah, that jig's gone. Well, folks, it's been one of those nights where we thought the bite was going to start to happen, and then we got hammered by a storm. The storm was just south of us forever, and then it just kind of grew and grew and grew, and then it pushed its way towards us. That wind changed within a minute to 2 minutes, and then by the time it changed, within 5 minutes it was pouring on us. So we ran north and got out of it and stopped by a couple spots here, and they're just not going off. And it's, like I said, it's one of those things to where sometimes the bite's really good in the bay and sometimes it's not at night. It's just really weird, and I don't understand it. Not a lot. We've seen a few crabs. We've seen, I think, more shrimp than we've seen crabs floating by. But we have caught some snapper. Not a ton, but it's, you know, it's snapper. But it's just one of those things, give and take. It's just, it's fishing. And it's nice being out here because there's nobody else out here. It's comfortable. Uh-oh. Ernie, you interrupted me. Oh, come on, Ernie. I walked all the way up here for that. Come on. Made me go from the back of the boat to the front of the boat for some little grunt. Hey, it's a fish. Anyway, we're probably going to wrap it up here very shortly. It's just one of those things. You don't know unless you go. And the old saying goes, fish more, catch more. This is what we're doing. We're fishing more, not necessarily catching more. Because I've got Nanner Man on the boat, but he's not wearing the costume. And I've got Ernie on the boat, but I told Nanner Man, so man, we've really only had one decent trip with you. I'm gonna start leaving you back at the dock. Nanner Man.
Yeah. I'll just wave as you leave.
I think he'll start to cry too. But
I will get a complex.
but it's all fun and games until somebody loses.
Not everybody gets a trophy.
Oh, I want a trophy. But we'll see. Oh well. Well, we're back at the office, and that's when we just decided to end it. The bite just wasn't happening for us, so we made it back here. And I just want to say thanks to everybody for all of the support, especially on the red tide ordeal. I've got such positive feedback from it, so I'm really excited about that. Thank you very much. Again, we are going to be at the Tampa Boat Show at the Convention Center September 10th through the 12th. We'll be there with Sunray Marine. We'll be in their booth, so we look forward to seeing a bunch of you out there. Again, thank you. We appreciate it. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.